just outside the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Kirk, not often these days you see a matchup as good as this between two elite running backs, two guys with a focal point of the offense.
And talking to them this week, you know they are both hyped up to go against each other, both looking for bragging rights. Can't wait to see who ends up playing better.
Scanning the field, it's Morgan. It's a short completion of the tight end. They bring him down, but a solid game there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the mark.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
They look to throw it here on second down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
Chris, that's a classic case of predetermining what to do with the football. You've got this incredibly talented receiver, arguably the best athlete on the field. I get it. You want to get him the football, but throwing into double coverage, that's a no-no and a great way to throw picks.
Running play called on third and short. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get him to third down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back and coming up with that conversion.
Big guys up front, lined up. It's first down. From the shotgun, drops back. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Quarterback drops back. Short connection to the tight end here. They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense is really threatening now.
Chris, we get so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. And like the defense has to pay attention to them. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this, and quarterback makes a good read. Nice first down.
So RPO, the quarterback gets it out quickly. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
This is the 6th play on the drive. Quick throw complete to the tight end. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Good job of reading the blitz here by the quarterback. And it doesn't matter where it's coming from. The tight end knows that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an outlet. Anytime you see that kind of pressure, those extra bodies are starting to come after the quarterback. Quarterback's going to turn and get the ball out of his hands quickly, this time to the tight end for the first down.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Strong opening drive. This is play number 9, but it's third down now. Dropping back, it's Morgan. Caught by the receiver. They bring him down at the 11, but it'll be first down from there.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And that is a dream start for the offense.
kind of get settled into a game. These guys didn't really wait at all. They had a script. They knew exactly how to attack the defense, and it works out.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and blew it away. Bring the kick out, touchback. They'll start at the 25. And Kirk, how cool is this matchup? Getting an elite quarterback. We talked to him about the opportunity to face a corner on the other side who's just as elite.
You know, anytime that you're a corner and you consider yourself the best in the country, there's no better opportunity than going up against one of the top quarterbacks in the country. Let's see who can step up and show that they're the better player.
Well, they try the middle, but stuff for no gain.
What makes a really good counterplay is selling it to the defense. So you're going to go one way and then handing it off in the opposite direction. But if you don't sell it, you're just giving the defense more time to see what's going on. They can come up and make the tackle, just like you saw there.
Looking downfield, it's Wheeler. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. And he'll drop back here on third down. Nowhere to go. The ball not loose. Covered by the defense, and they're on the move.
Touchdown.
Attention, leadership. They scoop up the fumble and score.
Boy, you just got to give credit to this defender for locating the ball, getting his hands on it, and then scooping it and scoring. So often you see guys that just want to go down. This guy realized, hey, I got athletic ability. I can pick it up. I'm going to score myself.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the offense trots back onto the field here. And there's the handoff. Picks up the first, looking for more. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going.
Ooh, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
First down here for this offense. There's the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
The offense now facing a third and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, it's Wheeler. Looking for the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. That play will move the sticks. Set him up first down at the 42.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
That massive play moves it across midfield to the plus 42. First down. They'll hand it off. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Sticking with the running game. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And he'll set up to throw. It's caught. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Caught quickly. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first period of play. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime. The crucial second quarter beginning right now. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. And now the handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Well, they've had a great rhythm throughout this drive, over 70 yards on the drive, but now an incompletion, and it brings up a big fourth down to see if they can keep this going.
The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Offense makes its way on the field, ready to start the drive. Looking to throw. Gets Morgan. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. As the tight end flex out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Takes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, that's just a throwaway there on 3rd down. And now a 4th down play coming up.
Man, the quarterback here just threw this football away on 3rd and short. Starting to wonder about this running game right now. If on 3rd and short you decide to throw for it, maybe they're looking to give the defense a new look or maybe keep them guessing. Let's see what they do here on 4th down.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. He's going to try to return the punt. And they've got the returner corralled. And the offense trots back out on the field again. Receiver makes the catch. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Play action fake. Looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. He make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. To throw, it's Wheeler. Good throw, catch made. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. Looking to chuck it again. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
Boy, 3rd down and short. They decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit, doesn't work out. Now you're at 4th and short. You got to wonder with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
4th down. He's throwing for it. The sure hands. It's Berry. And he decides to just run out of bounds short of that 1st down marker. That's a strange choice. Short pass finds the tight end. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain in that play.
That's a good job here staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on 1st down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end. That'll bring up a 2nd and manageable here for this offense.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Wide open downfield. It's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a 1st down.
Wow, comeback routes are almost impossible to defend in man coverage when the timing between the quarterback and the receiver are in sync like this. Great job by the offense.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Looking to pass. It's Morgan. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a 1st down.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
High completion makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Brings up 3rd down.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Punt team ready to boot it away.
48 in punt formation to kick it away.
And that punt will just bounce out of bounds, so no return. Offense comes out to start this drive. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. With the catch, it's Berry. And a quick spin move there before he's dropped. Decent pickup on the play.
To the wideout. Gain of 9. Second down coming up.
Come to the line for second down and very short now. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. He's got a man down the middle. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Dropping back, it's Wheeler. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
There's a nice play by this defense. After giving up a huge gain, they're able to turn things around, recalibrate, and get after that quarterback for that sack.
That sack sets up a second down and long. Looking for a receiver. The receiver grabs it. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
I understand the offense going to the quick slant, especially when you have a receiver that can do some damage after the catch. Pretty good job here by this defense not allowing that to happen.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
By the receiver.
So he finds one of his favorite targets. Kirk defense thinking, what do we have to do to stop this guy?
How about the double coverage on 3rd down? Great call to be able to try to take away this highly touted wide receiver. And the quarterback is still looking to go to his guy for the conversion, and he comes through. No wonder he keeps throwing him the football.
Looks to the left, and it's complete.
The pass on 1st down. Complete on the quick throw. Pickup of 5. Second down coming up.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Back to throw again. And the receiver snags it. It's complete. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
By the receiver.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
New set it down to the offense. 1st and 10. Looking to throw. It's Wheeler. It's a quick grab. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Comes up with the catch. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
A completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Grab down the middle. It's Barry. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelbacker, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And it's complete. Little shovel pass. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Guys, 2 quarters down, and I've got to say, this has been a fun watch so far in Memphis. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best in the biz for the start of this third quarter.
And they'll kick it off to begin the second half. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Back to throw. It's Wheeler. A screen to the wide receiver. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. That completion makes it second and medium. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
You call a quick out on third down, I think that tells you the confidence you have in a quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that first down.
He breaks free.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
Offense still out there, down by 5. They're going to go for the 2-point conversion and make this a 3-point game. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. And the 2-point try is successful, making this just a 3-point lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return starts from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Okay, so here comes the offense back on the field again. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Getting set. Here's second down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And tackled after a small pickup there. And now from the pistol formation. To the air, it's Morgan. Caught near the sticks, it's Paul. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Here's the 2nd down play. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Running back grabs it on a screen. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the first down.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
The important 3rd down play coming up. Looking to throw yet again. The pass rush closing in. Catch is made down the middle. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
A nice find there by the quarterback on 3rd down. One of the most telling stats for me at the end of the game is how you do on 3rd down. Being a good 3rd down team is invaluable to your team's offensive success. That's why you drill it so much in practice.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They bring him down, but a solid gain moves the football to the 24 and a 1st down.
Oh, that was close. Got just enough for the 1st down against that man-to-man coverage. Good awareness by the receiver to get past the sticks and move the chains.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Riley. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
2nd down coming up.
Second down after that short completion. From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
Brought down at the 20-yard line. 3rd down coming up.
The offense eager to keep this drive going, but facing a 3rd and long from the 20 now. To the air, it's Morgan. Catch made on the out route. They bring him down at the 11, but it'll be 1st down from there.
Big conversion there on 3rd down to the receiver. Quarterbacks love a guy that they can depend on in these kind of situations.
This defense just cannot get off the field. The long march moves on. Play action here on 1st down. He's got it right near the end zone. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
Chris, it just feels like the offense is almost teasing the defense with this play. As an offensive coordinator quarterback, you're often looking for that soft spot in the zone. And here, they do a nice job of finding that hole for a nice gain.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Makes the grab on the move. And the defense makes a saving tackle at the 2-yard line.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the 1st down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. It's a short attempt, but from the left hash mark, a severe angle here. And that one's straight down the middle.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They're going to run it. Throws a stiff arm. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down play coming up. They call the countered play here. He shreds the tackle. He'll go down, but that stiff arm earned him first down yardage.
Well, throughout this game, they've shown a number of their base run plays in the first half, so it's good to mix in the counter here in the second half, just in case the defense is starting to over-pursue. Keep an eye on if they pull that play again maybe later in this game.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Back to pass. It's Wheeler. Looking deep down the left side. It's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. Instead, it's second down.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. It can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
He's back to throw again on second down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. And notice how the balance of this passing game has been on display here. A whole bunch of guys getting involved catching passes. That's tough to stop. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Lets it go quickly. Makes the ground. It's Barry. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
Third down, you go to your go-to receiver, and he comes up with a big play. Nice job of keeping 1 foot in to be able to get that first down.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. He'll hand it off. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. To throw, it's Wheeler. Checks this down to the running back. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the fourth quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, he makes the catch. They make the stop, but it'll be 1st and 10 now from the 18.
Boy, the quarterback looks so confident there with this throw. Good job up front with the offensive line protecting on a pivotal 3rd down. And anytime you're trailing in a game, you want to be able to convert. So good job by this offense.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Here comes a throw from the red zone. And the completion made. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, I like how the quarterback used his eyes to move the defense and then came back and made an accurate throw there on the quick slant.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. It's a shotgun run call. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football. handoff here from the shotgun. We're able to convert. It'll be first and goal at the 7.
Look, Chris, to me, the defense looks like they're dropping back in zone coverage, worried about a pass play here on third down. Instead, the offense elects to run the ball, catches them off guard, and it's good enough for a first down.
It's first and goal in 4-down territory. They need a touchdown and a PAT to take the lead. Here comes a handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, that's positive yards on first and goal, which is obviously good. But now we're at this point in the game, critical series. They've got to find a way to get the ball in the end zone.
Second down and goal. Right for the end zone, running it right up the gut. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, they get stopped here on second down. It's going to bring up a third and goal situation. And from this far back out, wouldn't be surprised to see them go through the air. Just don't want the quarterback to take a sack here. Make sure he gets the ball out of his hands quickly.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on third and goal. Pressure is coming. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
I think that was a coverage sack as much as anything. They sat back in a dime defense with 6 defensive backs, and none of them blitzed. They just sat back in coverage, and the defensive line eventually came up with a sack.
So on fourth down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here.
Knocks it right through. Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16.
And the
Offense makes its way on the field to get the drive started. Looking downfield. It's Morgan. Lets it fly out of the wideout. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
It leads to second down.
Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
I mean, I get trying to get the football to this receiver. He's one of the most talented guys in the country. But with 2 guys bracketing him, I don't know why you would make that throw. Should have been intercepted.
Here we are late in a close game. Crucial play coming up. Third and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle. It's Savage. Tackle at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs.
Well, the defense gets these guys to third down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Looking to throw it again. Bringing pressure. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Sack sets up second down. Looking to pass. It's Morgan. That's reeled in. It's Savage. They bring him down after a short gain there. Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to work the clock and preserve this lead. Big 3rd down play. If they can't get the stop, they have to consider calling a timeout. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Finds his man. It's Savage. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
At the 44-yard line. Now, on 4th down.
The punt team making their way on the field.
On to punt it away.
Returner tackle right there. That's where they'll start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Grabbed by the receiver. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
This is all you can hope for, really. The defense does their job. You get the offense back out on the field. It's a one-possession game. It's up to this quarterback and this offense to deliver, and they're off to a good start here.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He pulls in the catch. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5.
You know, it's a nice completion, but it's kind of another short game. The defense is keeping everything in front. I think the offensive coordinator's got to find a way to take some vertical shots to get some chunk plays.
Offense getting set here, needing some big plays to get into field goal range. The clock winding down. Dunks a short throw down to the running back. Tackled, but 1st down.
The defense does a nice job of forcing the quarterback here to be patient by playing zone. And they run a crossing route. Defense is there, but not able to break up the catch.
Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. On 1st down, it's play action. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. Not a great return, but the interception wipes out the scoring threat and gives the offense the ball at the 32.
I get wanting to be aggressive, but down late in the game like this, that's a throw you just can't make. And now, you're probably not going to get the ball back. This could end up costing them the game.
First play of the drive now. They'll start from the 32. He hands it off from the gun. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. We thought it might be this kind of a game. Very small margin for error in this game. Who's going to make the crucial play at the end? And they did it to get the W.
Yeah, Chris, when games get tight like we saw here, it really comes down to who's the better coach team, who's going to execute better, and just as importantly, not letting the moment get to your head. That's a nice win for this head coach and his team.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.